Hello, learners. Another fresh lesson from the book Looking Around, textbook for Standard 3rd EVS. Lesson number 6, Foods We Eat. So let's begin with the chapter now. Let's recapitulate the chapter. In the previous session, we learned about what is food and its importance. We also learned about the different sources of food, that is, the plant sources and animal sources. We get vegetables, fruits, and cereals from plants. Therefore, they are considered as plant products. We get fish, egg, meat from animals. Therefore, they are considered as animal products. So, in last session, we also discussed the textual exercise with you all. Now, let us begin with the chapter. So, students, let's move ahead with the chapter Vipul's family. Now, we will read about Vipul's family. There are 4 members in Vipul's family. There are some members who do not eat what Vipul eats. Do you think these people do not eat or cannot eat what Vipul eats? Why should this happen? So children, in Vipul's family, there are some members who do not eat what Vipul eats. Do you think the reason behind that? So here is a question now, that they do not eat or they cannot eat. We will find the answer once we read the story, right? Let us read about Vipul's family. While returning home from school, Vipul bought a bhutta. So children, we all know what the bhutta is and we all love eating this. So bhutta is the corn on the cob. He reached home and asked his mother, "Where is Munni? I want to see her." His mother replied, "Munni is in the room upstairs." So after returning home, Vipul wanted to meet his cousin Munni, who was in the room upstairs. Vipul caught his grandmother's hand and said, "You also come upstairs with me." His mother stopped him. "I have soaked Bas chapati in dal. Let her first have a meal." So Vipul's mother called her grandma as Ba. Now, why do you think that she had soaked Bas chapati in dal? Yes, to make it soft, as his grandma became old and she might not be having teeth. So, it will be difficult for her to eat the chapati. "Have you put sugar in the dal?" said Dadi to Vipul's mother. "I have tasted the dal. It has been prepared well," replied Vipul's mother. So here you can see Vipul's grandmother inquired his mother that had she add sugar in the dal. His mother replied she had tasted the dal and it had been prepared well. Vipul picked up his grandmother's plate and ran upstairs. He asked her to follow him quickly. "When I was of your age, I could run up a hill in the same time," said Dadi. So as Dadi became old, she could not run upstairs quickly. Vipul gave the bhutta he was eating to his mummy, washed his hands and lifted little Munni. Suddenly, Munni started crying. She is hungry, said Mummy. She sat down to feed Munni. Now what happens? Vipul gave his bhutta to his mummy and washed his hands to ensure that he was clean. Suddenly, Munni started crying and mummy sat down to feed her. So, this was Vipul's story. Children, now we have to give the answers after reading the story. Why was Dadi not able to climb the stairs quickly? Well, the answer is Dadi became too old to climb the stairs quickly. So now come to the next question. How does Dadi like to have her dal? Dadi likes to have some sugar in her dal. So now here the question says, which kind of dal do you like? Students, I like the simple dal with some vegetables in it. But here the answer may vary. So children, you can write this answer according to your likings. Have a look on the next question. And here the question says, how many persons in the story can eat bhutta easily and why? Well, in the story, Vipul, his mother and his mummy can eat bhutta easily because they are enough young and have healthy teeth and gums. So students, here the question says, can all old people eat bhutta? Why? Well, old people usually have weak teeth and gums. So most of them cannot eat bhutta. Now come to the next question. Here it says, for 4 months Munni will have only her mother's milk. That is her only food. Why? Well, 4 months old babies do not have teeth. So they feed on milk only. And mother's milk is the best food for them. They get the protein and nutrition from their mother's milk. And it is very essential for their growth. Let us see to the next page. Ask your elders and fill in the table. There are 3 pictures given here. Pictures of a baby, a young and an old person. So now we have to find out what can they eat or what they cannot eat. Let us go with the baby. A child can have milk, mashed fruits, etc. But they cannot eat chapati, sugarcane. Next, a young person. Anything edible can be eaten by a young person. So, rice, chapati can be eaten by a young person. Next, an old person. And old people used to have juice, khichdi, etc. But they cannot eat sugarcane, bhutta, etc. Let us see what the next question says. Put a circle on the things that you eat often most. So here you have to put a circle on the things that you eat often most. The options are rice, wheat, barley, gram, maize, millet, tapioca and ragi. Well, actually it depends on the area we live and the availability and affordability of the food. So from here I have taken rice, wheat, gram, maize as they are easily available in my area. Students, we not only eat different things but we also use the same things to prepare a variety of food items. So find out and write what all can be prepared from rice and wheat. How many things can you write? So now look at the picture carefully. The food items that can be prepared by wheat are bread, pasta, noodles, suji, halwa, chapati, etc. And the food items that can be prepared by rice are dosa, kheer, idli, biryani, khichdi, pulao. But students, there can be other uses of rice and wheat as well. So students, here I have given you the home assignment. Now you have to write these answers in your EVS notebook. Now I will stop my today's teaching session over here. I will continue the rest of the chapter in the next sessions. Children, now go through the session, revise it and also finish your home assignment. Thank you.